family and friends recharge their phones. This is an opportunity to build your own source of income rather than relying on others. Don't wait for opportunities to pass you by. Create your own path to wealth today. As the festive season approaches, it's inevitable that your usage of airtime and data will increase significantly. With travel costs on the rise, it's more cost effective to stay connected through calls, messages, and video chats rather than spending on travel, except it's necessary. Despite the challenges in the economy, your consumption of airtime and data is likely to continue growing. Take advantage of this opportunity we'll talk about in this presentation tonight. This holiday season, stay connected with loved ones and enjoy seamless communication without the high travel expenses. Plus you can earn rewards based on your increased airtime and data. Don't miss out. We're here to share all that you want to know about tonight. Okay, so stay tuned. Let me share my screen now. Okay. I hope you're still here listening.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh, we lost him. I think that's network. Or just hold on for a moment. Right back. While we're waiting for her, please, I would love to know where you're joining us from. If you are watching online, if you're on this call, just type your name and the city you are joining us from. Thank you. I think, please welcome Mr. Kim Leye and Prince Ernest Okonkwo. Sit back. Okay. Let me check on her. I think it's taking longer to connect. Let me check on her. Let me check on her. Hello, ma. Hello? Hello? Okay.
Hello, Mr. Shola. What is happening? Is Madam Gida not available?
I'm trying to get to her. Our network is disturbed. Is bad. I think someone will have to start in gap before he comes back.
All right.
Yes. Let me just. I'm trying to get through to her, but
Yeah.
But mindset coach, can you take it on while she comes back?
Mr. Akin should go ahead. Mr. Akin should go ahead.
All right.
Okay.
Just a minute.
Okay. Or should I project for you? Should I project for you?
Don't mute your mic.
Can Akin take over this floor now? Can Akin take over the floor?
I think I'm set now because I didn't prepare. I will do the presentation. I have to excuse my kid. He's going to disturb me for the presentation. So let me share my slide. I think I can have access to the slide. All right. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. It wasn't planned for, but sometimes when the network is doing this, you just have to find a way around it. Just a minute. All right. So you are welcome to tonight's presentation. We really apologize for starting a bit behind the schedule. As we all know that network sometimes it has power over you, you have nothing to do. We're just using this opportunity to call on every Nigerian that care to have financial freedom, that this is the right time and the right opportunity and the best of it at this time, because this is the moment you have to plan for your 2025. You don't wait January 1st or 31st of December. It is now start preparing for what 2025 is going to look like. So if you fail to do anything now, then don't expect any miracle to happen. And that is why we are saying road to financial independence through telecom sector via TGR platform, because just decide or just imagine that 10 years to this time or even less, you are in such a place or probably in a state of mind that you are free financially, you have time freedom, and everything you can ever think of or dream of, you have it in abundance. And just because you took that decision now, because you might think 10 years to this time is a very long time. Believe me, look back, 2014 was just last year when all this, maybe Jonathan was the one contesting, whatever. But before you know, even I think around 2015 was say Baba came on board. And before we know, it's just like yesterday. And that was 10 years ago. So what we're saying that 10 years to this time might look as if it is so long a time. But before you open your eyes, you're already in 2034. So at this time, you'll be 10 years older and 10 years weaker. And I'm sure things will have been more expensive. Not that we are trying to prophesize any bad thing. It has never gone below what it was. Like to this year now, today, you can't compare a liter of fuel to what was in 2014, or let me say even 2020, or let's say 2 years ago. So which means whether we like it or not, in one way or the other, 10 years to this time, we can't be buying things the amount we are buying now. So what will now be your condition or your position at that time when you are older, weaker, and you have no strength to run around as you are doing now? But if because of this opportunity at that time you are able to do things the way you want at the time you want it, and on top of it all, you have time freedom. You can do anything, you travel to any place conveniently without having any stress. Telecommunication is the new oil well because it's make a lot of people wealthier and richer now. And banks, or let's say financial institutions, are one of those that are taking advantage of this. And that is what we are telling everybody. But before you can be able to take advantage of this or be able to utilize this opportunity, you need to work on your mindset, because that is what differentiates the poor and the wealthy. The poor will see problem in every opportunity, while the wealthy one or the rich one will see opportunity in every problem. It's just about mindset. So you have to free your mind. I was saying at the office today that salary earners, they don't know what they are in for now, because to them, they are still working. And they don't even know what retirement has in plan for them or has for them, until when anyone that is still working right now can do without their salary for 6 months. That kind of a person is ready for retirement. But if there is none of them who can forget their salary for 6 months, then such person doesn't know what is waiting in the nearest future when they retire. Because at that time, they will see life in another different form. At that time, they cannot struggle as they are doing now, and money is not coming in, and things are more expensive. And that is why Warren Buffett said, if your salary is your only source of income, you are one step away from poverty, because at that time, many of them will become a corporate beggar. We have them around us. In one way or the other, they want to do this, they have to beg for people, because no money is not forthcoming the way they were used to, and they don't have the strength to. And miracle cannot happen at that time because they don't prepare what should be taken care of them when they were still active. And you can see what surrounded salary, because a lot of things are attached to salary. Honestly, if your income is very low to your expenses, you are a corporate beggar. You are already a poor person. It's just a matter of time to manifest. What you are earning is very low to what you are spending. That means you are spending more than your income. Then definitely that kind of person is already a poor person. It's already writing a formal letter to poverty. That is why we are saying don't depend on your salary alone. Make sure you create something like a second leg to be able to balance, because anyone that is working on a leg cannot balance in working. So also, if only one source of income is what you have, financially you cannot balance. And our unemployment rate will continue to increase. Why? Because the number of people that are graduating are increasing on daily basis, on yearly basis, and there is no job that is there for anyone to say they want to work or want to do. So what we are saying is that don't wait for that white collar job, which is not even anywhere. So what you just have to do is what? Create your own plan B, your own economy. And that is why we tell you that TGR is the best shot. Why? Because it is most easiest and affordable business so far that you can think of that can transform your life dramatically. We can ask ourselves, what is our plan for 2025 to have financial freedom, or what do we have in plan to have or financial freedom or to become a millionaire? If there is no plan at all, then this is the time you have to think of how do you want to make your 2025 better. And that is why TGR is showing you the best opportunity ever you can think of. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, then you have to work till you die. Why? Because you need to exchange your time for money. And if you keep doing that, you keep working because you need to survive. Children nowadays, they are still struggling to get a job, not talk of thinking of taking care of their parents. So that is why you see many parents still doing some menial jobs, because they just have to eat, because hunger is not a friend to the stomach. So don't stay in bed unless you can make money in bed. And that is the system TGR is creating for every one of us, whether you are there or not. As long as you have made that system active, you keep enjoying for the rest of your life. But you have to learn first, because what you don't know is above you. And that is why somebody said, if you don't, he said that unless you learn what you don't know, you will never, because you just remain on the spot. You must learn something. Until you learn that, then you are just in one spot. So the more you learn, the more you earn. The illiterate of 21st century will not be those that cannot read or write. but those that refuse to learn and see how things are going. The rate at which people are making money now is far different from the rate at, the way at which people are making money 10 years ago. You can see the invention of AI and many other things that is coming on board that before now, it was almost unimaginable. But now it's happening. Before you know, 10, even 2 years to this time, many things will still happen that you'll be wondering, how did it happen? Sorry about this. So what we are now saying is that keep learning so that you can grow in earning. And we are introducing Top and Get Reward to you, a platform that can give you the opportunity to become a millionaire, even if you don't have a millionaire in your family. TGR will give you that grace. And we have a certification to show how legitimate and reliable this platform is. Not just a mushroom company that comes from nowhere. TGR has been in existence for the past 6 years, and we are going to our 7th year gradually. This was our CEO with the former Minister of Communication, Professor Isan Pantami, at his office in year 2022 when he called on our CEO to come and receive our certificate from WSIS when we participated in that competition and we became champion. And after that, he gave us a kind of letter, a letter of commendation to really appreciate what Top and Get Reward has been doing in transforming people's lives, especially during COVID-19 then, because that was the year we joined, and to the glory of God, it was the best of the best year, at least one of the best years for us. Since then, it has been better, getting better and better. And this was last year when we mark our 5th anniversary with the former Minister of Communication again, another one, Barrister Adebayo Shitu, who was the chairman of the occasion. All these are signs that this company we are talking about has the roots and has what it takes to operate as a company in Nigeria legitimately. That is why we say we are showing people way to make money from telecom sector, because it is hidden to many people because they don't know it's something they can tap the wealth in it. And through Top and Get Reward, you can have the opportunity. Many will say, I don't like network marketing, it's not this and that. Everybody is a networker. You are doing this on daily basis, whether you know it or not. But TGR is just saying that what you have been doing and you are not making anything, can't you just do it professionally and make money? And for our information, or for many people that don't really know that network marketing is going places, this is, I think about the last month, when the new elected president of the United States assigned Eric Wall, one of the renowned network marketer, as Director of International Network Marketing Strategy, just to see that this network marketing of a thing is becoming a global thing. Whether you like it or not, it's happening and it continues to happen. It has been transforming people's life and will continue to do. And presently now, TGR is the most affordable network marketing business and easiest to build. It's designed for everyone who regularly uses airtime and data, and designed to make more money. Why? Because we have a product that you cannot run away from. Data is the fastest selling commodity all over the world because people consume this product per second. Data is the world's most valuable resource and unavoidable. You can see that word, unavoidable oil for the information community. If not because of data, we won't be hearing ourselves tonight. And look at what has been happening since 2020, when they said that telecom overtakes oil sector contribution to GDP. All these are indication to let you know that wealth in telecom sector never stop. It will continue to grow bigger and bigger. It will never be saturated or expired. The money we are talking about here, look at this one, 2.6 trillion, is just going to be a tip of the iceberg in the next couple of years, because this thing that took 9 months to be used, it might just be within 3-4 months after some time, because the numbers of people that will be using the internet and the rate at which they will burn data will be more faster, because by then 5G will have been stable. Before now, now people are still using 3G, so 4G, and only people are using 5G. In the next couple of years, 5G will be in vogue, that almost everyone will be, and by that time, your data will be burning just like you put fire in the bush during Harmattan. So these are designed to let you know that it is better for you to pitch your tent now, so that you can also tapping from this world. If MTN can say within 3 months they declare 51 billion, and after 3 years they declare 568 billion, which is almost times 11 within just 3 years, you can now see the rate at which this the wealth in telecom sector is growing rapidly. Before you know, it's just skyrocketing because, as I say, unless our population in Nigeria is not growing anymore, that is when the wealth in sector can remain static or reduce. As long as we are growing in population and people are using airtime and data, believe you me, it will continue to grow for life. So it is better for you to take your own position and top and get what is given the most easiest entry to be part of this. Look at what Nigerians are spending on daily basis in billions. And just imagine you have the access to tap from these billions. Just 0.00, it might even be 40 after the point. We are still going to be a millionaire because it is billions we are talking about. Our vision is to make sure that we become the largest and most reliable distributor of telecom products and wealth building. And that is why we stand out among others. Others can only give you the opportunity to create wealth for them by just giving you a tip of what they call cashback. But in Top and Get Reward, there is a chance for you to build wealth around it. And that is what we are sharing with people to understand how it is being done. Since last year, our CEO has told Tribune when he was interviewed during our 5th anniversary that we are reducing unemployment. Because for me, I'm not looking for a job. My upline and many people who have found a way of building wealth around this, they are not going anywhere to search for job because they are the one giving job by telling people, come and do this and have financial freedom. I do say jokingly that what I have earned through Top and Get, anyone that is earning 50,000 naira per month, it will take that person 30 good years to make that kind of money. So for me, because of Top and Get Reward, I have saved about 24 to 26 years to do something better and meaningful to my life. And by that time, I will have a lot of freedom financially and with time to do many other things. While those that are exchanging their time for money, they will be trapped in that system. And after they are about to go, they are not even useful to themselves anymore. We have uniqueness that make us to stand out among others. We can buy as low as 10 naira. We pay compensation. We pay incentive. We pay leadership bonus to appreciate that people are really letting others know about this opportunity. And that is what TGR is known for, because we are transforming lives positively. Our product is what we have been doing already. We are just telling you that there is a way to do it, to make more money and make your life better. What the bank are doing is what we are just telling you stylishly to do. Many people don't know the power of marketing. No marketing, no business, no money, nothing. I'm sure recently many of us have seen how this new app, this e-commerce of a thing, who is trying to compete with Amazon, Jumia, Alibaba. You can see the rate at which they are marketing aggressive. Only God knows how much they have spent. At least I heard from somebody who said about $2 billion was budgeted to get everybody to know them. At least they are putting their presence in everybody's face, unless you don't go to the internet. That is why when you don't see them. Why they are doing this? Because they people they can make wealth. They know what Amazon is making or Alibaba is making. So TGR is now telling you that they don't even expect you to spend billions to be able to get this kind of system to yourself. Just work with your contact. The same way this man is feeding the bank, they are saying feed yourself so that you can become better, you have more. This flesh we are talking about is financial freedom. Instead of making the banks richer and wealthier, why can't you make yourself richer and wealthier? Bills don't stop, no matter how much money you make. Don't stop making money. Have multiples of income, because TGR is here for you to do that. How do you want to make money from this? Because you might be wondering, okay, you are mentioning there is money. Okay, what do I need to do? What you just have to do is to get a franchise called Virtual Top Up, which is the way, or let me say, online vending portal used for the effective management and distribution of digital prepaid products like airtime. And that is what other platforms are using to take wealth from you and many other Nigerians, just like your financial institution. So TGR is now telling you that you can get it as low as 5,000 naira. franchise and start building something good to yourself. When you now use the platform, you share from the TGR's profit, and it's win-win situation instead of enriching some people, because I do tell that anytime you recharge your phone, you are making somebody recharge somewhere. Unless you use a platform like TGR, that is when you are getting something back to yourself, because it is either you are making money from it or you are losing money from it. So you can decide, do you want to be among those that will be enriching others, or you want to be among those that will be taking something back to yourself, not only from your own recharges and even from recharges of millions of Nigerians. So you don't need to go and break a bank before you start. As low as 5,000, as I said, which is student package, you can take that bold step. And that 1,000 journey, as they said, I start with a step. Before you know, I also started in 2020, and today I have gone a bit far, and I still know the future is still bright. So if you are joining us today, it is never too late. The day you wake or the time you wake up is your morning. So joining now doesn't mean that, will I be able to meet those that have joined? You can even surpass them. I give you a roadmap. We'll hold your hand and show you how you can do it even faster than those that have been there before you. We have different ways to make money in this business. The first one is when you become an affiliate, you have signed up. You start enjoying from your commission and when you decide to share with others. Anytime you are recharging, even from your registration, you get 10% cash back immediately, and they still give you a kind of point value, which is also money on it. But before you will be able to appreciate this point value, when you start building network, or let me say team, and that is when you keep enjoying. You can see from your registration, you get 10%. When you buy airtime and data henceforth, Glo will give you 2.5, other network will give you 2%. Even if it is e-pin generation, you still make the same amount. And from cable subscription, you get 0.5% on any transaction you do. And for NEPA bill, you get 1% on every transaction you do, even at the comfort of your home. And when you decide to make it a commercial one, I mean, you want to commercialize it by what? Rendering service for others. You sell for them and you make money. You just tell them, I'm selling data, I'm selling airtime, I subscribe. By the time you are doing this for a lot or a large number of people, you can still make good money more than some people's salary, because it's just a matter of numbers. And the third one is when you decide to build wealth around this. Sincerely speaking, if we just ask ourselves, I mean, maybe in the middle of the night, that what am I going to do in the next 1 year? Make my life better. Because it's either you have found a way to help your family to poverty, or you are looking for a way. And now we are showing you, even if you have not gotten anyone, we are showing you TGR is a way, because it's a win-win situation. You can decide that I want to make so amount within so time. You cannot do that with your salary job, because your salary is fixed. And if you are selling, sometimes you might not be able to go to the market and you can't make money from there. But in top and get reward, it doesn't matter that you have to spend 4 years. You can come in today and make results of those that have been there in the past 2-3 years, because it is about what you do after you sign in. And that is why we are showing you that through this business, you can build a system. A system will give you or make things more easier for you. And what are the things to consider? Partnership, value. What is the value of the product we are telling you? It's something that nobody can run away from. And the leverage, it allows you to leverage from unlimited numbers of people. You can't count the number of people that you can leverage from. It all depends on you. You can decide that I want to start with so numbers, and before you know, it's getting bigger. You can leverage in 2 ways, but the best of it is when you leverage through other people's products and services, which makes it more easier for you, because you don't have to have the burden of, am I going to pay the IT? I'm going to pay MTN license. Am I going to do this? Am I going to pay government tax? You don't, even when they are increasing tax or whatever they want to do, they don't tax passive income. There's no way they can tax you, because you are making money passively. So that is the best. And look at this man. He did something with Coca-Cola, and even now that he's no more, his family is still enjoying that leverage system he has built. Our former president also do the same thing with MTN. He's still enjoying it till tomorrow. So if people can wait for 40 years and remain broke, why can't they take the time to build a system their own personal business within 3 years and have what financial freedom. What you just have to do to consider whether you can do this business or not is one, do you have a laptop or a smartphone, which almost every adult has now. I mean, an adult without a phone or a laptop, it means that kind of person is at a certain degree of poverty, because you can't expect an adult not to have a phone. If you don't have as an adult, then there is no need to have or look for a pastor to tell you that you are already enjoying poverty. So if you have a phone, good. Then the second one is, can you afford 5,000? And today, if you want to buy a crate of egg, 5,000 will not be able to do that. So you have to add something, maybe 500 or 1,000, depends on the area and the size of the egg you want to buy. If you can now look for 5,000, that will transform your life, because if you use it to buy egg, the maximum time you can finish that egg is, let's say, 1 month. If you are taking one per day, even if you want to say 1 in 2 days, maximum is 2 months, you are done. But with this seed that you want to sow with this 5,000 naira, it will take you for a lifetime, that even your children can also inherit. Do you know 5 people who buy airtime and data? There is no way you have a phone, you have a contact, and all your contact, they must buy airtime and data in one way or the other. Then the last one is, you must be ready, be intentional about the journey you want to start. You want to become a millionaire, you must give attention that worth millions to your business. If it's just 30 minutes per day, that's the least, the laziest person can afford to say, I want to do. Because you have been spending several hours in other things that you have been doing for years. You are not a millionaire, you have not become a millionaire. Now we are telling you a proven system. Just pay 30 minutes to 1 hour every day, and you think it's too much. That means you are enjoying what you are passing already. So from connecting others, TGR says we are going to appreciate you. Directly 22%, indirect from 5 to 1.5%. And this is the way it is divided. At least if you come with 5,000, which is student package, you can see how you can enjoy direct and indirect till level 5. If you're on Quora package, it's level 6, Emerald, level 7, Sapphire, level 8, Ruby, level 9, then Diamond and Diamond is level 10. And after you have built a certain level, one you have made is part 1. What you now start to enjoy is from all your team members, whatever they do, whether you are there or not. There was a day I just checked, I woke up in the middle of the night, around 3 a.m. People have been doing transactions, because I checked the time. It was just some minutes past 2. They have started buying airtime and data. The person will not even know I know, because I was checking my dashboard and he has already recharged. In the middle of the night, me, I just woke up. I don't need airtime at that time, but I just decided to look at my dashboard. I saw, so this is the kind of money TGR is going to give you. So if you now try to have a large team, just like Dangote is enjoying from millions of Nigeria, whether you like it or not, you give him money every day. If you are not using his fuel now, at least you are buying sugar, you are buying spag, you are buying salt. In one way or the other, you are making him richer. So TGR is giving that similar system. Don't think the money is small. Dangote is not looking for much from you. He just needs little from millions of people, and that is what makes him the richest man in Africa. The same way this man, who is the richest beggar in Lagos, decided to build a business out of his leverage system by collecting little by little from people that are passing by. And that little he was contributing, he was getting together, he now decided to diversify. From this TGR, you can start small, but you have a bigger plan that when you start earning big, you diversify, you send your money on errands, you can do many other business. And this man just an example of what you can do. And also, you can plan that how much do I want to make in a day, how much do I want to make in a week, how much do I want to make in a month. TGR give you the opportunity to do that. So between 10,000 and 100,000, it's possible to make in a day. It's all about you. And the fourth one is what we call leadership bonus. This is where the company separate the men from boys. For those that just want to be doing it for them, you are welcome. If you want to be selling, fine, you're also welcome. But if you want to now build generational wealth around it, there is still additional benefit that the company will give you, apart from what you are enjoying from transaction and referral commission. And this is what we call leadership bonus of different ways. And you decide which one you want to have, either monthly, weekly, or whichever week. And in order to enjoy this, you must be on at least 10,000 package, which is Quora package. You can start with 5, but make sure you upgrade. Once you have upgraded to 10,000 package, you are now at a level where you are a candidate, or let me say, you are going to enjoy what we call incentive by connecting others, and you must also keep upgrading. And from here, we have little we did on March. We call it palliative. We just decided to give people something, and this is what we are saying now. Those that enjoy, they're about 10, and they say thank you to TGR for giving them that kind of opportunity. And also, when you have 25,000 PV, the company appreciates you with what we call traveling incentive of 750,000. You can see those that have qualified and enjoy the money. And just at last week Thursday, we did our 6th anniversary in Lagos celebration, get-together party, and we also celebrated those that just qualified this year, which you are going to see their pictures soon. You can see, just try as much as possible. All these people you are seeing, they don't have 2 heads. They just decide to do what the company asked them to do, and they are enjoying what the company promised them as well. So age is not a barrier, whether you are young or old, you are welcome. All you just have to do is follow the system, and the things will come naturally. So these are the people that have enjoyed, and we are still expecting others to also come on board. And also we have what we call TGR record breaker, who won 3 traveling incentive within 2 months, and his name is Mr. Oweye Emmanuel, aka Impacting Lives. You can see his award, 3 of it. At the same time, it was celebrated and decorated last week Thursday at our 6th anniversary in Lagos. And others that have also qualified, you can see even as old as they are, retiree, they are still enjoying what they call leadership bonus in top and get rewards. So age is not a barrier here. And these are our latest bronze director who qualified, and also her son also qualified, because this is a business that can build your children from this system. And because she's the one that helped the son to qualify, so she was also decorated, can decide to give the son or not. She's our mother. She is his mother rather. So what we are saying is that this is a business that you can use or plan to build your children's future. And this is where our CEO was giving her that check to let people know that what we're saying record through TGR, you can create one. Once you have or you attain gold director, TGR will also appreciate you and give you what they call car incentive of 5 million naira, and see our upper line who have qualified. And we also say, Oga, if you are collecting me also, I want to, and we do what will make us to qualify, and we also did. And likewise, any other person that is ready, when you get your money, you can decide to buy whatever you want. The company will just give you the money. Go and do whatever you like with your money. But for us then, we know, say we need a ride. And by the grace of God, we're able to buy one, and we really enjoy it today. So also those that know that, okay, this money I want to use it to complete my project. And you can see our Prince Ernest Okonkwo, who his house become the talk of town at that time when that was around 2020-21, when he transformed that project to what edifies. And see others also. So you can also make your own money and do whatever you like with it. You can have a project account that you want to handle. When you get to this level of 250,000, the company says, thank you, we are going to appreciate you more. And that is 6 million naira incentive. You can see those that have qualified, and others are also coming on board. The beauty of TGR is that we are going nowhere. No matter how long it takes you, TGR is waiting for you, because it is better to be able to last forever than just entice you with little and you don't find it in the next couple of months or 2-3 years. But TGR is now 6 going to 7 years. So which shows that even if you say you want to be taking a step at a time, TGR will welcome you. If you want to fly, TGR is waiting for you, and you are going to get whatever you deserve. Once you have 500,000 PV, let me say thank you, and they give you 10 million naira. We are yet to have anybody as a qualifier, and that is why you don't see a picture there, but people are just getting closer to it. about the money you have on your dashboard is as easy as the one in fact, it's as good as the one you have in your bank account, because you can withdraw your money any time of the day. You don't need to wait for a particular day or a particular time to withdraw. So from your wallet to your bank is possible within twinkling of an eye. And you can decide to give yourself a target that, okay, you say money is in this thing. What can I do to make at least 10 million naira in 90 days? It's a proven system, and you can also be a record breaker if you are coming on board. We just show you the way how to do that. And first and foremost, you must have that imagination in your mind. See that 10 million naira or more in your mind. Decide of how much you want to make. Once you see that money on a daily basis in your mind, believe me, it's coming to reality. Because even with 5,000 package, if those that are you are connecting, they are just candidates of 5,000, which is student package, or you want to go to the what do you call it, area where there is students, maybe coppers or whatever, and you know that 5,000 is what they can afford, you are good to go. Just enlighten them on what to do. And before you know it, what you make out of it is more than a lifetime salary of a civil servant. And if it is 13,000, you are going to make a massive money. If it is 20,000, 50,000 rather, is still billions that you can make here. So you can decide how much you want to make, when do you want to make it. Don't let excuses make you in one spot just like it did in 2024. Go out of your comfort zone. Make yourself uncomfortable for a while to be comfortable for the rest of your life. What you just have to do, work with your contacts, have a name list, keep increasing your name list every day. Increase your contact deliberately. Go all out, dress properly, dress fine, and meet people and explain to them this opportunity. Before you know what is happening, you are growing. Connect with your association. Even if you don't have one, go and join one deliberately. Might be cooperative, might be any association. Maybe tailor association, fashion design, anything you want to think of, because you are doing it for a purpose, because you want to enlighten them so that you can turn your contact to your asset, not a liability. How to register if you are just hearing for the first time or you are joining this Zoom for the first time, get back to the person that connects you to this Zoom meeting and tell them, I've heard a little and I want to start something. So they will guide you on how to get started. You become what you believe. Believe is the first step to success. If you don't believe, then nobody is going to believe you. If others don't believe in you, if you believe in yourself, you are good to go. If you do today what you did yesterday, tomorrow will look the same as it does today. Everyone has the key. It's just a matter of using it. Some people dream of success while other people get up every morning and make it happen. So it's all about you. If you don't try to create the future you want, you must endure the future you get. 2-3 years to this time, nobody knows what is going to happen. But you can predict in such a way that you have enough money that whatever is happening, you can be able to live the kind of life you want. So Top and Get Reward will give you that chance. Believe you me, what Top and Get Reward has in stock for you is more than what you can imagine. Just keep building. Some people prefer bread and key to their freedom. They just want that little that is coming every day. Instead of them stressing to get just salary or just to eat, why can't they use the same effort and just get financial freedom? And after that, they can get more than what, in fact, what they are getting as salary might just be a tip. It reminds me of when I was doing YESO. That was 2011 when Ajimobi was in government. Then, he was trying to just make people to, let's say the youth, to have work to do. And he created this youth empowerment scheme, or that is what they call YESO. And I was among the first batch that went to Iseyin just because we need to survive. And after we spent 3 weeks, just like the youth copper used to do, in fact, there was experience I had there that was like, wow, something has to be done. So in short, when we finished, we were distributed or probably given appointments, and what was the money? The salary was 10,000. We still didn't get that 10,000 at the time we're supposed to get. Sometimes might be a week late. And, they will still deduct some things that you don't get the whole 10,000 naira. And when I did it for 3 months, I told myself, I don't belong to this place. As at that time, I have been trying to see how I can know more people to leverage. And by that time, I said, no, I'm going no more. And what I want to point out here is that because this picture is why I'm laying emphasis on that. The months that I resigned, the following month, that time I had a car that my brother sent to me. It was Rover. And I couldn't take it out because there was no money. But the day I told myself that I'm not going to do this YESO job anymore, that following month, the amount that I used to fuel that car was 10,000 naira in a month, which was the salary I should have just been waiting for a whole month. So if I can spend 10,000 to buy fuel, imagine what I've spent to myself. Apart from there, I will even work on the system, I mean, the car, maybe tire, maybe this and that. So if you don't strive to free yourself, you will remain in the cage. If I have stick, or maybe I still with the system, with them, I will just be living within the scope of what they are giving me. And it's like I'm imprisoning myself. And that is what happened to many salary earners. They don't know how good they are if they can just relieve themselves of this bondage. If I'm still in that system, I will be on the street, maybe running after or impounding cars. And how much will they get? Sometimes I see them under the sun, I pity them. I have some of my friends are still, at least I know one that are still with them, still with them. One, after 13 years, they are still. So it's all about you. Everyone is a millionaire. You can either have millions of cash or millions of excuses. Choose your millions wisely. Thank you very much, and remember this.
All right, thank you, Mindset Coach, for that. That opportunity presentation that you just did. You really expose our eyes to hidden treasure of telecommunications. Right now, please, if you have any questions, I want you to just type that question on the chat box while we're listening to testimony from one of our proud ambassadors, in person, Prince Ernest. Type your question on the, just type whatever any question that you have, just type it there. But for registered member or Thursday, you'll be able to ask a question. In case you are in hurry, do go to our community WhatsApp or Telegram and drop your question there. One of our leaders, any of our leaders will attend to your question. But for the purpose of our people that are joining us for the first time, please drop your question on the chat box. Thank you. Once again, thank you, Mindset Coach. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Prince Ernest.
Good evening, everybody, the partners and the partners to be. Good evening once again. Yeah. Want to appreciate the last speaker, Alhaji Akeem, the Mindset Coach. Anytime I join this Zoom meeting, I have to add to my knowledge. And we're happy to have a good number of you being on this Zoom call this evening. I was called to testify about how good TG has been to me. But before that, I want to ask this question to both our guests and members who are on this Zoom call, because we want to be objective in what we are doing. Many of us who are asked this question who would like to be millionaire. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be rich. But deep inside our subconscious mind, are we sure that we want to be a millionaire? Are you aware that having $1 million today cannot fetch you any reasonable thing? So it's time that we start projecting that I want to be what? A billionaire. But inside their subconscious mind, are you really sure that you want to become financial free? If you don't have a vision, you can't have a dream. Many have gone with their dream. Let me just ask you this question. Let's assume in your account was found 200 million in next 6 months. What type of car have you been dreaming you want to ride? Because we are talking about becoming millionaire in 6 months, which is the project that just started a few days ago. Do you have a particular car that is your dream car? If no is the answer, that means you are not yet ready. If you are in this very call this night and you want to transform your life, you want to become financially free, and we have a project we want to run for 6 months, do you have a plan of a type of house you want to build? If you don't have it, that means you have not started. You are not even yet ready because you are not objective. I say that many have gone with their dreams because they don't dream it, they don't think about it, they don't even visualize themselves, seeing themselves having something like that. TGR have produced many millionaires. I happened to come across this wonderful opportunity when the economy was too tough globally, the year 2020. I have dreams because I'm a person who have taste. I love good things. And I want to have on my hand things that can help me to live good. And once that system was given to me, once that key was given to me, I have gotten that knowledge. I was looking for the key. And once that key was handed over to me, because I have the knowledge, I make good use of the key. So tonight, before you go to bed, pick up a paper and write down what you want to achieve, what you want to make. If 200 million was found in your account in next 6 months, what type of house, the design, the structure you want to put up, in which location of this country, because it's going to happen. But if you're not prepared, you cannot achieve it. The only thing is that you can watch others achieving it. You can clap for others. You can talk about other people's own, but others not talk about your own achievement. But you can draw a line and put your name among those that people will talk about in next 6 months. And that's why when I have that very opportunity in that very year 2020, I discovered that this is a gold mine. And I have to run with it. I took it serious. I start connecting people to the business and I start seeing the money. I start seeing the money, just like the way the banks are making the money. Because it's all about what? Calculation of figures. And when we're talking about figures here, it's connecting of people. Connecting people because it's network. People are using the product. So what is remaining for you is to do what? Connect people to it because they've been using it. And you have the key, and the key has been given to you. Start connecting them. Is the approach, is the way you approach it, the way you view it, and that will determine how you are going to succeed in it. At that 2020, we don't have any testimony. We don't have anybody who have achieved it. No one have achieved it. But because we believe that this very system have been paying, but it's paying only few people. It was paying just the banks. And we're meant to understand that if you have the same platform, only what you need is to connect people and the money will start dropping. I will start doing that because I already have my dream. A few minutes ago, they show you that little castle. When people were just begging to have bread, at that 2020 during COVID-19, 1,000 naira was just like 10,000 naira. People were begging to have a cup of beans to survive. People were begging to have a cup of rice to survive. But it was at that tough, difficult time that I embarked on a project of building I've abandoned some years back, courtesy of TGR. People have to come from different places and be watching. What makes this possible? Do you know that I was sitting down in my house because we're not going anywhere at that point in time? At that period of COVID-19, nobody's going anywhere. But I sat down in the comfort of my home, And I was connecting people and money was dropping. And when I see the type of money that have entered my account, when we started that business in that 2020, I must tell you, things was rough. I have risen up before that time, but when the economy changed, that dollar risen up to 300, it affected the company I'm working with. At that point in time, what I have in my account was not up to 20,000 naira. Out of that 20,000 naira, I withdraw 15,000 naira to start 3 accounts. But within 4 months, I saw close to 1 million naira in that account, courtesy of TGR. The next thing I have to go is to start working on this abandoned project. Within few months, more was coming, because as I was putting effort, I was seeing the effect of the effort. And all my partners, all of us were eager to turn the table around. And I was able to complete that project within a short period of time. I'm on the dream car I have in mind I want to cruise with. And they say if you drive other vehicle, if you have not ride on Mercedes Benz, you have not started. I say I have to confirm this. And I start placing my order until they arrive the shore of Nigeria, will get it cleared. And then touch the steering of Benz. And I know that there's difference between other vehicle, other cars, until when you touch Benz, you know that you have cruised on, when they say land jet, courtesy of TGR. And I want to assure you that before you go to bed this night, tell yourself that in the next 6 months, I want to complete my own project. Even though I have not started, I have to start it with money I make from TGR. Go out and look at the cars you see on the road. Which one will I want to? Which one is my dream car? Have it. Go to where they are selling it. Dress well. Go and price. Ask them the price. Because in these 6 months, the money must drop. But if you fail to do that, you are just playing. As you tell your subconscious mind that in 6 months, this is what I want to achieve. The journey started a few days ago, last Thursday. If you're in that very group, you see what is happening there. And I'm telling you that people will achieve it. Among that people that will achieve it, I'm among them. Are you among them? If you're among them, be among the record breakers, so that you will be among those who can testify about how TGR has transformed your life. So you will have a lot of testimonies. You watch some people who have qualified for the award. And when we started, we don't have any person to showcase. So we have many people to showcase. Now we are talking about a written blueprint that can help us to achieve it in 6 months. Why not ask question? Believe yourself. Trust in the system. Believe the system. Ask question. Join the queue and start seeing things happening to you. And tomorrow, you will be among those to be celebrated. Let me pause here and allow the person who is anchoring this program to continue. By next Tuesday, we are going to share experience of what we have been able to achieve from last Thursday to next week, Tuesday. I will have more to tell you. On this note, I want to say thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity to share with you my little experience or testimony in TGR. We have not even done anything. We are just starting TGR. I registered in TGR last Thursday. Let me see what is going to happen in the next 6 months. Thank you and good night.
All right. Thank you, Prince Ernest Okonkwo. Yeah, that's the word. If you want to change your life, that you need to get on TGR. Yes, it has done it for many people, and your own will not be an exception. All right, Mr. Kim, if you're on this call, please, I'll be reading the questions. If there's a question on the chat box, you help us to do justice to that, sir. This question is registered member, no? All right, I think we don't have questions. All right. On this note, we want to appreciate all leaders that have been with us tonight. So if you want to get on board on TGR, get back to the person that invited you. and get a sponsor link to get started. And they'll be able to guide you on the procedure and how to activate your account.
There's
Thank
a
you for
hand
coming.
up. Shola, there's a hand up. There's a hand I'm seeing.
Okay. Mukulola Konde. Okay. I want to confirm that person is not a registered member.
Mope Olola Akande.
Akonde, yes. Okay. Madam Mukulola, please, I hope you can just unmute yourself. If you're a first timer, unmute yourself. Go ahead. Go ahead, ma.
Let's unmute her.
Mukulola Akonde.
You know,
Please
you have to make her a co-host before you can unmute. Okay, nice.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Okay, sir. I said kudos to all our leaders and the facilitator. Sir, I said I was at the anniversary. Can you hear me now,
Okay.
sir?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes, sir. They talked about this 6-month thing. Then that day, they said we should register, but they said they're going to use the list. Until now, I never knew that it has started, not until when our leader was talking. So some of our names are not there. We are not on that platform.
Okay.
Some of us, like somebody like
are you on WhatsApp, official WhatsApp group?
Yes, sir.
Are you there? Drop
yes, sir.
You will see my number there. DM me directly on this soon. Just let me DM you directly so you can send your number to me. So I will add you to the group.
Yes, sir. I don't even have your number. I should
no
go
worry,
to the chat box.
I will DM now. I will DM now on the chat box. I will DM you now directly. So you can you can send me your number.
Okay.
Any other question from?
Not at all, sir. Not at all. Well done.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I'm sending my number to you. So you
okay.
Yes. Just check message. Just check message now. You see my number.
Okay.
I've sent it to you.
Okay, I've seen it.
All right. Okay. Let me check. Okay, no more questions. Okay, this is where we call it a night. Thank you. All our leaders are present. God bless you. Really good. I was told that Madam Gina didn't hear, didn't know that it was cut off by network. It was just, I'm sorry, ma. Yes, I'm sorry, ma. Thanks to Mr. Kim. So let's do it again on Thursday. And that on Thursday is for registered member. Come and learn new thing. For now, you can be a part of the, amazing leader in Top and Get Reward. How you can be in the Hall of Fame. How you can be an history maker in Top Up and Get Reward. So thank you. And on Sunday it's for our prospects again, but we'll do the announcement on Thursday after the registered members meeting. So thank you for coming tonight. God bless you. So I will unmute everybody. We can get ourselves as our custom. Madam Mukulola, I'm waiting for your number.
All right, sir.
Good evening, sir, Mr. Akim. Which official group is that? Oh, I'm not aware.
Okay, ma. Okay, Madam Gina. Okay, ma.
Sister.